Hello everyone, I am James and I am here with my beautiful wife,
Yalina.
and we are at the Hacienda Country Club in Cerro Azul. This is a gated country club. You have to come in and go through a security gate to get in here. So it's very, very safe here. And as we get up into Upper Azul, as I call it, there is 24-hour security that patrols the road. And you have to get through a security gate in order to get into that area because it is a national park.
Life is good, life is good, yeah. Life is good, life is good, yeah. Life is good, life is good, yeah. Life is good, life is good, life is good, life is good.
One of the other amazing things about when you move to Panama is so many different places that you can live. If you want to live at the beach, you can live at the beach, you can live at the highlands, you can live in Boca del Toro, you can live on an island, and you can live in a city. A lot of people like to be near the city, but they don't want to deal with the hustle and bustle, and that's why we are here today in Cerro Azul. There's two areas in Cerro Azul. There's what I call the lower Cerro Azul, and there's Alto de Cerro Azul, which I will call Upper Azul. Lower Azul is 25 minutes from the city, the major artery in the city, and you could be in downtown in 40 minutes. As you go into Alto Cerro Azul, you go up higher in elevation, so it's a little longer to get to the city, but it gets a lot cooler. You get that beautiful wind and you get that beautiful climate up above. As I mentioned, we're here at the Hacienda Country Club, and here you have a golf course, you have tennis, you have horses. You can rent horses and go for a horse ride. They have polo matches here with horses. If you own a horse, you want to move here and you love horses, you can board your horses here. The horse rental is $65 for 2 hours, and a guide will take you up into the trails, up into the mountains. There's pigs, there's chickens, there's dogs. Hi buddy, how we doing? So come on down, this is great. You have all these amenities at the country club that you can use for a fee of $100 a month. What that gives you is unlimited golf, you can jump in the pool, you can use the tennis courts, all this is available to you. And there are also residents in this area that we're going to look later on, and when you get a residence, you get a golf cart because you are in a secure area, you're not in a public area. So you can drive your golf cart down the street, play some golf, and go back to the house. So we're going to take a look at Upper Azul, and you can see the beautiful, beautiful area up there. So,
Let's go.
so if you live an active lifestyle and you like to hike, you like to ride your bike, you want to drive a 4x4, they have a 4x4 circuit that goes around the mountain that you can drive. All this is accessible to you. You have access to waterfalls, hiking trails. You're in a national park. You can just go for a walk down the street and say hello to your neighbors. And a lot of people who live here do volunteer because they have a passion to preserve the environment where they are living and to enjoy the hiking and the swimming and all the things that you can do here. And if you are into that type of passion for nature, you have many people here who also have that passion. As you turn into the entrance, you'll see to the left there is a large store that has a market, it has a hardware store, so you can buy things that you need when you do live up here. As you go up these roads, you're going to be steep roads that go up, you're going to see all different types of houses, and as I mentioned, it's very community organized, everybody knows each other, and the great thing about this is that everyone takes care of each other. The other thing they was telling me about is that every Thanksgiving, the whole community has a giant Thanksgiving dinner at the park where everybody brings a dish. You have everybody in the community from all over the world. You have expats that live here from all over the world, plus Panamanians. They have a park every Saturday, have a farmer's market that they go to where people sell produce, they sell their things. There's a building there that has yoga classes. I saw that they're having a concert there on the 15th in that building. So it's very, very community here. As you drive down the street, people will say hello, people will wave to you. And then you can stop and you can admire the wonderful nature of the rivers, the swimming holes that you can jump into, the suspended bridge. It's just a fantastic, fabulous place to live. You are part of nature when you live here. Upper Azul is also a bird watcher's paradise. You can sit in your backyard and you see all different types of birds. And if you're a photographer, you'll have no problem finding subjects that will interest you and make fantastic photographs. Okay, let's now look at an apartment. This is a fantastic apartment. It's in a beautiful home up on top of a mountain. We spoke with the owner of the house who showed it to us, and he's a builder from Canada. And obviously he has high standards in his construction. He built a beautiful one-bedroom apartment. The furnishings, you have your private deck. You look out over the backyard, you have your hummingbirds, you have trails, little walking trails in the back of the house. And he said to me, Jim, you can use the trails, everything that you want. And I was really amazed, a fantastic apartment. And the rent is $750 a month. That includes everything. Cable, electric, everything. One bill, $750 a month. You have a place to park your car. He lives above you, but the house is huge. You don't feel like you're really living in a place. And as you can see, there's a beautiful little tree-lined entrance going into the back of the house where your apartment is. Most of the homes available here for rent come fully furnished, including this apartment. And all you need to bring is your toothbrush. There are varieties of homes in the neighborhood. This one here that we're looking at is $1,000 a month. It's similar to a chalet. And this is the one I mentioned, that down below they have a little private deck area where you can sit by the river. You've got 2 bedrooms downstairs. The whole upstairs is bedrooms, an open area where you can have 3 beds for friends to stay, a fantastic kitchen, and it's $1,000 a month. The only other fee you would have would be your electricity, and your average electric bill, if you live in Upper Azul, is $30 a month. So you have your electric, would run you, let's say $30, $50 a month, and then you have your cable, and that's it. And you have part of your $70 fee also is you take your trash to a trash area where you can leave your trash and then take care of it. So it's a very unique, very, very unique. And being in a national park, there are certain restrictions that you have to follow. You cannot have any outdoor fires, you can't have a barbecue, anything that may cause damage, because you are in a national park. And they take it so seriously that you have an organization called the Scouts, and you can be a volunteer for the Scouts. And what they do is they maintain the trails, they maintain the roads, because you're in a national park, and you can volunteer to help. There is many, many volunteer things that you can do here in Upper Azul. The housing market in Upper Azul and Lower Azul has various different types of houses. You will see houses as low as $95,000 up to $400,000 and more. These nice little houses with 2 bedrooms, you see those at a nice affordable prices, all the way up to this magnificent home here you're looking at. You have a beautiful deck off the back with a view to die for. You have an open kitchen. You have a private driveway where it's very quiet. You also have a maid's quarters with its own bathroom as well. And as you come out through the living room, you walk out into the backyard, and it's beautiful little backyard you have where you can entertain friends and enjoy life. And then you have the master bedroom. You have the 3 other bedrooms. You have just an amazing place to stay, and the rent is even the best part. This house, standalone house, fully furnished, that you see, is $1,500 a month. That's with all the furniture and everything. The only other bill you would have would be your electric and your cable. And that's a very good price for a house for a family. You could easily move here with your family, and you're very close to the city. Also, the great thing about this house is that it's available for 6 months rental or month to month. It's really, I think, one of the best deals I have seen in Panama. And this house is also for sale. Their asking price is $400,000, but as we always say, everything is negotiable. This house is located in the Hacienda Country Club area. So you are within a secure, gated entrance by security to come into the country club. And that's 2 miles from this house. You can go there for $100 a month. You get to go there to play 9 holes of golf. You have access to the pool. You have a restaurant. You can do horse riding. Everything down there is for $100 a month, and you can use your golf cart to drive down there. Also, if you're looking to buy The houses in Upper Azul have very eclectic tastes, very different types of architecture. You have A-frames, you have chalets, you have modern homes, you have large mansions. People have really used a lot of imagination and their dreams and desires in building these houses. Many of them sit on the brook, many have beautiful views of the mountains. It really is a special place if you're looking for a unique house that you can put your own personal stamp on. If you don't mind warm temperatures with some humidity, Lower Azul is good for you. But if you want that crisp morning air, Upper Azul is cooler because you're up in elevation, very similar to the highlands of Panama. And also to remember, this area gets quite a bit of rain, and during rainy season, I personally don't mind the rainy season because to me, when it comes in the afternoon, it's time for a nap. One of the things that you do need to know in Cerro Azul, whether it's Lower or Upper Azul, there is no center. There's no center downtown of Cerro Azul. It is built on the mountain. All the roads travel along the mountains. But it's peppered with la fondas, little hardware stores. You can find fresh fruit on the side of the road, fresh vegetables. You can find little stands and places for other things that you need. It'll take you a little while to find where all these little places are that you can go to. But as I mentioned, the community here is very strong and there's always people to help you. You're not going to find everything you need here in Cerro Azul, but you're close to the city where you have every type of shopping you can think of. You have the mega mall, you have supermarkets, you got Array, you have the Super 99, you've got electronic stores, you've got the metro, you have salons. It is the very active part of Panama City. In the city, of course, you're going to find more of your big ticket items to buy a television, stereo, whatever you need of that nature. It's very common for people who live here in Azul to go into that area once a week or once every 2 weeks to do mega shopping. Also, the airport is close by and you drive right alongside the metro. So the metro is also very close to you from Lower Azul. Restaurants, dining out. In Upper Azul, you don't have a lot of selections of restaurants because you are living in a national park. But you do have small little fondas up there. You do have a few selections, small little places you can go, but if you want to do, you can come down here to Lower Azul where there's a country club that has a restaurant on the premises, or you can go into 15 minutes into the city where you can find everything from a buffet at the hotel to Chinese, every kind of food you think of because you're very close to the major artery that goes into the city. One of the most important subjects to people who are moving to Panama is medical care. Here in Cerro Azul, there is a small clinic close by for help. But 15 minutes away is a very large public hospital where all the stores are that you can get help if you need it. And you're 45 minutes from downtown Panama City that has Santa Fe Hospital, Ponte Pacifica, the Paitia Clinic, the list goes on and on. So medical care is less than an hour away for an emergency, and you have a clinic close by. I mentioned earlier about the community where you pay a $70 fee. You can call them if you need medical or you need help, and they will call for you. It's a service that they provide for you. So today we have explored and looked at Cerro Azul as another option of a place to live here in Panama. We looked at the very different types of houses, the amenities that you have there, the beautiful nature. We spoke about the community. It is a very eclectic and different style of living, and it's less than an hour, 45 minutes from the city. And don't forget that PRT is more than just a company. They're there to help you. It's almost like a family. When you decide to relocate here, there are people in the book Jackie highly recommends, and I highly recommend, and I know Yalina does. There are many contacts, information, advice that you cannot get anywhere other than in that guide. A lot of work went into putting those people in there, and it's always being updated. And if somebody doesn't keep up the standards of PRT, they are no longer in the guide, and someone who does keep up the standards is put into the guide. Reach out to other members of PRT, and they're there to help you, to give you information. You're not going to be alone. So until next time, myself and Yalina would like to say,
Ciao.
ciao.